Okay, so recently we created one simple scheduling tool for one of our US based furniture manufacturing company. So the problem statement was they were having difficulties in proactively identifying the weekly workload, and that was leading in delivery delays, right? So they wanted to forecast their workload and bottleneck ahead of time to align the capacity planning or adjust the schedule, right? And so that to solve this problem, what we created was a simple Excel based scheduling tool that can forecast their weekly capacity and workload, so they can identify on which week they have a tight schedule or bottleneck, so that they can adjust the capacity or they can adjust the schedule. The challenges what they were facing was orders often get delayed due to late detection of overload situations. They lacking the visibility on upcoming week's production load. The manual planning led to inefficiencies in total productivities. So they needed an intuitive, simple tool for planners. And what we have built for them was a custom Excel based monitor and forecast weekly workload tool that takes the current orders, the estimated due date, and the available capacity, and the and provide a visual alert to flag overloaded weeks. That helped in better manpower planning and the task prioritization. So now let's get into the live demo for the scheduling tool. Okay, so now I'm going to the Excel sheet, which okay, so uh, here we have five sheets orders, which is input to the tool. Then we have schedule, so that has been automatically generated from the based on the inputs. Then we have the visualization where we see, okay, in the Gantt chart form where this activity is going to happen on which date. Then we have the weekly capacity for each week, okay, for each work center what is the capacity and what is the requirement, and then based on the capacity we identify the flex, okay. And there are some configurations to it. What is the lead time for each activity, then what is the weekly capacity for work center, right? Then what is the ship date to packaging date difference, or rather a buffer for our team, and then what is the price for each board. So let's take one example here. Let's try to add one more order. It's a 198. Then let's say it's of 1499, so that becomes 3 quantity. Now if I say it's a 1510 2025, same shipping date, right? So based on this it should okay, calculate everything. So let's go bit sheet by sheet. Okay, so we added 198. So here we can see it is calculated from backwards. Now if I go here again just to see, okay, ship date was 25th, 21st was our packaging date based on the 4 days in advance, right? So now 21st, okay, is packaging, then edge bending is on 20, then there is a weekend, Saturday Sunday is off, so that becomes 18th 19th is not in the plans, 17th is on CNC, and engineering CNC is on the same day, so it's on the 17th. Okay, then the same view is added here for, let's say, this one, right? So you can see on 198 engineering has to be happened on 17th October, So is the CNC inch binging, and the packaging is on 2021 subsequently. And the main report is this weekly capacity, right, where we can identify week wise what is the requirement. So here we can see, okay, for week 35 engineering requirement is 457, and which is under the capacity, which is 500, so it is marked as a green. But on week 36 it is 568, which is above the capacity, so it highlighted in the red. So likewise, by looking at this sheet, they can identify what is the weekly capacity, and then they can take the call to adjust or handle this capacity by moving some of the work orders sheet to the previous week, or postponing some of them items, right? So that can be seen here. And yes, basically these two are the very good input for them to analyze and then adjust the plan. So this was a quick demo for, okay, so this solution has been implemented and deployed in use. We also received a very positive feedback from the customer. And thank you for watching the video.